That's so good. What it do, Ski? It's your boy, Faley McWhaley, and today I'm here with my reaction video to SG-1. How's it going, fam? So, last time we were here, we had a Teal'c-centric episode. We are keeping up with the Teal'cs. This is how back in SG-1, a bit of interesting information last time with regards to just learning a bit more about his family. I think Chris Judge had a pretty good performance. So yeah, let's just keep going on with Season 2. So as always, if you enjoyed this one, then definitely be sure to smack that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Let's see what the Guilds are up to now. So let's do it up, guys. Yeet.
One Abydos year to the day. They kept their word.
And I have to keep mine.
Daniel, you said you'd go back there in a year with Sharae.
I know that.
Oh wow, this is a cool
Gould.
callback.
Yes. Well, if I don't go back now, they will bury the gate for good. It's what I told them to do if I never came back.
We can't have that happen.
And I couldn't possibly be safer than in the company of Teal'c.
Thank you, Daniel Jackson.
You're welcome.
Daniel Jackson assures me the Abydonians are a peaceful people. You may leave when ready.
Alright. It's a little fun trip. We got some cool transitions. Chevrons! Let's do it! And also, Teal'c's back. Because it wasn't a big deal. He just came back, I guess. Cool they kept the same actor from the movie.
Good father, I ask your forgiveness. I have returned without your daughter.
So it is.
I fear that my search will continue for many seasons.
He forecasted the show.
Sharae.
Wait, what the fuck? Looks like we're in for a spicy one, y'all. Just watched the Fire episode of Buffy. I feel like I'm gonna be watching a Fire episode of SG right now too. Oh, that's what I need. I'm almost done fixing up the new studio. I need some Stargate things to put on my shelf. This one's called Secrets.
Nobody's killing anybody.
Sharae is no longer your daughter.
Because if we're in danger, how long has she been here?
Husband.
I am Sharae's husband.
Come no further.
Son.
The demon sleeps because I am with child.
Is that facts? Teal'c? Fact check?
Hear me, husband.
Apophis is the father?
Oh,
What
oh, that's
purpose?
awful.
What does Apophis want with a human child?
He
Sacrifice?
wishes the child to one day become his new host.
Oh. Even Teal'c's like, yo, that's kind of fucked, fam. Damn, that's rough. That definitely spices things up.
You think?
I'm here for the Carter Jack pairing.
Hammond's already doing the rounds.
Oh yeah. He's a player. He knows how to work a room.
Is that Snake Mayborn here?
Dad,
Dad? Farah?
my mind is full of images. Apophis railing and cursing your name.
Then these are the memories of the Goa'uld that now sleeps within you.
Yes.
It would be of great strategic benefit to have access to the Goa'uld genetic memory, even for a few days.
What?
Uh-oh.
Access. Well, hasn't she gone through enough? I mean, what are you talking about here? Teal'c handing her over to Mayborn for study? I will not put her through that, too.
Apophis will take this child and leave Abydos forever. That is the fate you choose for Sharae by allowing her to stay.
Teal'c setting him straight.
Get out of town. Sam's dad. I've heard nothing about you, sir.
What's there to say about an old general waiting to retire?
Will you excuse me? We just don't get out of Cheyenne Mountain enough. I'm gonna grab some air. Outside. General? Captain? General? Waiter? I guess I'll go make sure.
Yo, I love Jack. Yeah, he's so
Just between
cheeky.
us, your cover stories could use a little polish. Of course
No,
not.
he's
I'm
with the
not.
shits.
But whatever it is you really analyze on that mountain, it can't be as exciting as the real thing. I'm talking about getting you into NASA, Sam.
I mean, I don't know if it's a little too early to tell, but maybe I'm getting the vibes that they're going around that he's like a condescending dad. They're not really close. Let's see. Let's see where it goes. Damn, I'm not gonna lie, kind of caught off guard.
To forgive.
Will you stay?
I can't.
Hell no.
Because I want you to come home with me.
I mean,
I
this
made a
could
call
be
to
a
volunteer
trap
himself.
too. We just had an episode ago where there was a virus in the
I
teeth.
told him that you'd wanted to become an astronaut since you were a little girl.
There's a waiting list a mile long.
Not for you.
giving her
Dad, you can't do that
cuts, and she doesn't like that.
without talking to me first.
She wants to be her own independent.
You're,
But Dad, it's not that I don't
I
appreciate it.
said, all right. I'll catch up with you after the ceremony.
Okay, we're learning about everybody's fam.
Colonel Jack O'Neill, right?
What, you're his son? Bet! Put me in the writer's room!
Who are you?
No fucking way. Okay, I was gonna say.
Touched it. Heading back to the Stargate so soon?
What?
You know, I can navigate my way across a galaxy, but I get lost every time I come to Washington.
Don't worry, sir. These are my old stomping grounds.
My condolences.
Okay, he's just a really good journalist.
A C-5 Galaxy is a transport aircraft, one of the largest in the world. That's what I was referring to.
And the Stargate?
Code.
You got me on that one.
Oh, I love this!
The
Super
demon
slick.
within me will awaken again.
Tell them an enemy of Apophis came and stole Shara and the child away.
And it will be the truth, yes? Go with them.
Apophis may return at any moment. We must leave now.
We've sprung a leak.
This reporter approached you?
Yes, sir.
And you've said,
Denied everything.
you're right, we've got a problem.
Are we gonna have a hit on a civilian?
Shara, what's wrong?
Uh-oh. Activated.
Daniel Jackson!
Oh, here come the rings. You can lose a head with that thing. And oh, welcome back.
They did not have time to escape.
Find Apophis' queen.
Add to that the international fallout once Russia and China find out we've been keeping it from them.
Okay.
Civilians sign non-disclosure statements. Technically, that makes them liable to prosecution under the Espionage Act.
You are incorrect, Daniel Jackson. If it is Shara that Hero Earth seeks, he will find us. We cannot remain.
Oh my god, he shook.
Well, I am not leaving her.
Oh, he knows this is...
Then I will do what I can to keep the horse guard away from you.
From the look on his eyes, it looks like he knows this is not gonna end well. So we're gonna close up on Teal'c. I only said this something because it was mysterious enough, vague enough, and a lot of family ties recently, okay? Let me live.
You're the team leader of a unit called SG-1. Between 9 and 12 such units operate out of Cheyenne Mountain under NORAD.
That's pretty amazing.
He knows too much.
You don't know anything. Don't embarrass yourself.
I know those two brilliant flashes in the night sky a few months ago were really alien ships on their way to attack Earth.
I want to make sure you get one thing right. It's O'Neill, with 2 L's.
That's so
There's
good.
Colonel O'Neill with only 1 L. He has no sense of humor at all.
The story's going to run.
I know.
That is so meta and funny. LOL. Because of the movie. And
That's
Kurt
2 L's,
Russell.
right?
Oh no. Ooh, this is spicy. I mean, that's how they do. That's how they always do. It's always a suicide in jail or something like that. Wow.
Many in the city.
He did it.
General Hammond's going to present us with the medals at a private ceremony back at the base.
I have cancer, Sam.
What the? What is going on? That's awful.
I don't care what it is you do in that mountain. Nothing in the world can live up to the chance of actually going to space. Not for you.
Ugh.
It's something you've wanted your whole life.
I'm sorry, I can't.
Damn.
This thing's gonna go on for months, so you don't have to check up on me tomorrow or anything.
Dad, please don't go like this.
Congratulations on the medal. I'm sure you deserve it.
Oof. There's quite a bit going on here.
No, the demon will come back!
You have to push. I will always love you. You understand? The ghoul will never be able to take that away from us. Do you
You're
understand?
dead. Oh god, I don't like where this is going. I got a bad feeling.
Bring me the child of Apophis. Tell them Hero has taken his son as his own.
Teal'c, yeah. You can hear his voice.
Involving voluntary risk of life.
So we got a rat on
Against
base
impossible
too.
odds in the United
Jack
States
Jack
Air
knows that he did it. He's not having it.
Dismissed. It was an accident.
Yes, sir.
Atari are stronger than you think. An alliance would prove extremely useful to both of us against our common enemy.
You are nothing.
Oh, never mind.
The world is nothing.
Okay.
Once I have conquered Apophis, I will make slaves of your people. Kneel before your god.
Nah, I'm good. It'll be Jack and Sam. I got static in my city. Who fucking with me? Oh no.
You dare challenge me?
Just thinking about it.
True. Yo, get his head cut off. Do it again, Jack. Do it.
We should get out of here.
Apophis.
What?
We must cover ourselves. The child.
Stolen by your enemy hero Or. Forgive me, my pharaoh, for failing you.
No, two-parter. We're going in.
She looked directly at us, Daniel Jackson. Yet she did not reveal our position.
Let's go home.
And that was my reaction video to Stargate SG-1 Season 2, Episode 9, and this was an interesting episode. Quite a few things going on from the splitting up our group between Teal'c and Daniel and Jack and Sam, and I liked how they were completely two different settings and sort of like a cumulative almost for the story so far. The SG team being recognized obviously for their them saving the planet from the president, and I thought it was really nice to see them, you know, off duty to some regard, getting an award, you know, playing secretive, not really explaining what their job is, because obviously SG-1 and their whole operation with SGC is under wraps. So it was fun seeing, you know, Jack just being cheeky and, you know, talking around it. But it was actually really interesting to see what would happen if there was a leak. And I think the idea that they're presenting this episode was there is in fact a mole, a rat within the group. So that'll be really interesting to see where that might go if they decide to follow up with that. But yeah, I really liked a lot of what Jack was doing here. I thought the performance by Richard was dope, and also just the dilemma. What do you do? Because we obviously are attached to these characters, but you know, typically, I guess, you know, if you putting the conspiracy hat on for a big operation like the Stargate that's under wraps, if that kind of shit leaks, and it can cause panic and just a lot of shifts in the world, typically those sort of whistleblowers get X'd off, and that's sort of the idea that we were presented this episode. And just the uncomfortableness you can see on Jack's face. Obviously he has to kill people when he has to, but you know, there is some fun back and forth that was going on, and you can see that he was almost trying to make the guy stay clear of it for his own safety. And unfortunately, you know, after he had the combo with Hammond, he got X'd off. So that made for also that great moment towards the end of this one. In that scene in itself, there's a lot of conflicting emotions. Sam was going through her whole deal that episode, so in her mind she's thinking about, you know, her dad had cancer, whatever it is. But then Jack is also having this resentment almost maybe for Hammond after that whole incident that just went down. So the tonal shift there was actually great. Speaking on Carter this episode, her and her father dynamic here, pretty interesting as well. Sort of picked up on the vibes that, you know, he was like I said earlier on in the episode, and now we know. I don't think he's really lying about the cancer situation, unless he's a complete shithead. He's dying, and you know, as a father, there's certain things that he wants, and he wants her to achieve those. But you know, given the circumstance, she can't tell him that she's already gone above and beyond what he wanted for her, and like that was a lot for her to process in that moment as well. So I thought they did a good job at presenting the conflict for Sam, and just like him dropping a bomb like that, but using it almost in like a manipulative tactic almost. But I haven't seen enough of his character to really decipher that all too much. But yeah, that was also really an interesting aspect of this episode. So speaking on Sharae, we went back to Abydos. Sharae popped up, and I was kind of caught off guard. Like that was a sort of an ongoing threat for season 1, and we ended up only getting to see Scar by the end of season 1. So I almost thought we were gonna just sort of have it in the back burner for later down the season, but we sort of did a little pivot, see where she's at right now. And she had a kid. She didn't have a kid. She was, you know, forced to have a kid through Apophis, which is awful, and she's held against her will. So that was, you know, a lot of tense scenes over there as well. Daniel having to just accept that and just roll with it. I feel terrible for Shara as well. So that's just going to be another ongoing thread for this season. So I thought it was good for them to check up on that, change the dynamic quite a bit too. And it was nice to see Teal'c helping Daniel, because, you know, obviously just a few episodes ago, or just an episode ago, Daniel was helping him as much as he could. So it was cool to see that those roles reversed a little bit there. And yeah, they're also, you know, just bringing back, you know, same villains. So things are ramping up here. But guys, that was Stargate SG-1 Season 2, Episode 9. What did y'all think? I would love to hear your thoughts in the comment section down below. I don't think it was just like a crazy home run episode, but I thought there's a lot of solid new bits of information here, unique perspectives that we haven't really maybe thought about or seen on the show so far, like the civilians, the journalists, you know, tapping in or figuring out about the operation, what happens if they were to do that. I was almost thinking that Jack was going to do it himself, but that might have been a weird line to cross, right? That was SG-1, guys. As always, guys, if you enjoyed this one, then definitely be sure to smack that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Quick question though, like I said, I'm recording here right now because the upstairs studio is currently being changed, so that's why the schedule's been a little bit wonkier than normal. But anyway, this is the video for this week. If someone's got a link on some cool Stargate, you know, maybe like little merch or like a, not merch, like a, not like a t-shirt or anything, maybe like a little Stargate, like a gate little figure or something like that, if it's like a spoiler free one or something like that, that might be cool to check that out, or someone can link me that or something, because I'd love to throw that in the background of the new set. But anyway, guys, with that being said, that was it for this one, y'all. I will catch you in the next one. Peace.